Hey everyone, it's Lexie, and today's video I'm going to be sharing with you the books that I am thankful for. So I have 5 books here that I think have really, for me, especially with everything that happened this year with my Yaya passing away, these are books that have kind of helped distract me from things that are going on, and I'm thankful for that because I was able to escape kind of my grief by escaping into the worlds of these books. And I think for me that's made a really big impact on my life, especially with everything like with Yaya and then my work kind of problems. Yeah, I think it's made a really big difference for me, and so these are the books that, especially during this rough time, I'm really thankful for that I read when I did. So without further ado, let's get started. So this one is a little bit cliche, but it is Harry Potter, and so I read this when I was going into high school in 2008. So I started rereading these this year in the summer, and that's when all kind of things were kind of going downhill for my Yaya, and so I listened to the audiobook for the first 2, and then I read the illustrated edition for Prisoner of Azkaban. And I don't know, like I said, I haven't read these books in a decade, but I'm very familiar with the movies, and so there were things that I forgot about kind of plot wise with these books, but there's something very comforting about Harry Potter, and also the way it kind of tackles deaths of a loved one, and so it provided me with that comfort. Especially I was listening to the Chamber of Secrets when my Yaya passed away, so it provided me with that escape and comfort, but it also allowed me to heal as well. So that's something that I was very thankful for with these series, and just how they approach death, and I think that's made a really big difference for me. So next is The Alice Network by Kate Quinn, and this one reminded me a lot of The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna, which is probably one of my favorite books of all time. And this one was so good. Like, I read this in September, so maybe a couple weeks after my Yaya passed away, and I don't know, like, I was so invested in this story. I'd read it and look up and be like, oh my goodness, I read 60 pages, and it didn't feel like that. I was so invested in these characters and that dual storyline, and I was able to, I don't know, these characters in here go through some terrible things, and being able to see them overcome these obstacles, I don't know, it was very helpful for me. And so this book was amazing, and I think I might reread it in the new year because that's how much of an impact this book had on me, and I don't know, it just means so much to me. And so the next one is Stanza Thieves by Mary E. Pearson, and this is the spin-off series to the Kiss of Deception or Remnant Chronicles. So this takes place 6 years after the events of the last book transpired, and I loved that trilogy, and it's probably one of my favorite YA trilogies, like fantasies, and so I really love this. I was just really invested in it, and it's quite a big book, but I was just totally into this book and like flew through it, and it's just, I love being back in this world. And it ended on such a cliffhanger, but I was really thankful for this book again because I was so invested to it, and it was something that I looked forward to, especially with like my work stuff. Like, that's when like the peak of it was kind of going on, and it's still kind of going up there, but yeah, this was like my escape, and yeah, it was something I always looked forward to during like my lunch breaks and all that. So yeah, so these next 2 were ones that I was really excited about, and they were really meaningful for me. So the first one is The Clockmakers Daughter by Kate Morton. I'm a huge Kate Morton fan, and I was really looking forward to this book coming out, and I don't know, it gave me something to look forward to, and I was really thankful for that because I didn't really have anything to look forward to for a long time, but this was something that I could look forward to. So I'm really thankful for that, and it was just an amazing story. And I don't know, like some of the quotes in here I found really touching, like time, and I don't know, like you just have to read it, and it's a beautiful story, and it does have a paranormal aspect with a ghost that's kind of reflecting on things, and I don't know, I really like that part of the story. It was just a lot of fun, and yeah, like I said, it gave me something to look forward to, and I was very thankful for that. And lastly, this is a book that took me totally by surprise because I had no idea it was coming out until the day before, and that is Lethal Strike by Robert Galbraith, and this is the 4th book in the Cormoran Strike series, which is J.K. Rowling's like crime series. And what I love about this book is the relationship between Cormoran and Robin. And in this one, they're in a bit of a rough patch, but I feel like, I don't know, like it's a very large book, but it didn't feel like that, and I was so invested in this. I just was reading it nonstop, and I don't know, like I said, it was a good distraction and a good escape, and yeah, it's just, I love seeing the ups and downs of Robin's and Cormoran's relationship, especially for Robin in here, because in Career of Evil we find out a bit about her backstory, and we get to see her kind of overcome a lot of the stuff in here, and I don't know, become like a very strong character, and I found that to be very inspiring. So yeah, I love this series, and I cannot wait for the next one to come out, even though this one just came out a couple months ago, like last month. So yeah, so that's it guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in comments below what books you are thankful for. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and happy Thanksgiving to my American friends, and I have Canadian Thanksgiving too because I'm Canadian, so I get to, but to my Canadian viewers as well. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys!